So this is the big reveal, isn't it? It's a live reaction. Nothing more fun than a last-minute oil fix, is it? Anyway, we are off to go and collect something else, something quite exciting.
Yes.
And we've spent all the money, haven't we? And some more. So nothing can go wrong, because me and Dan are going to be left unsupervised in Wales in a bar.
They're friendly there, apparently.
Yeah, God, it is. So anyway, we look forward to doing the big reveal of the next racing car. Come to pick up the Alfa, hopefully.
Thanks, mate.
Here's the main man.
Looking forward to seeing the car.
Wow, outwardly it doesn't look...
Oh, it's under the cover. So this is Simon from Redcastle Classics, who's basically saved the car. So this is the big reveal, isn't it? There she is. How many hours have gone into this, Simon?
I've lost count.
It's probably on the invoice that I haven't dared look.
Well, that's a bit nice, isn't it?
That does
That's a bit different.
does look stunning, doesn't it? Is it a bit less Fred Flintstone now?
It was considerably...
And some door handles that are not from B&Q.
Lovely door card.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Like a door card.
Your Italian's not very good because I can read it. It says wiper and fan and pump. That does look mega. That actually came with the car, did it? That wasn't something that you've magicked up.
No, it was languishing in the car.
Ah, no way. And the question that never actually needed to be answered, really, wasn't it, is the exhaust, because you said, does it need to have a side exit exhaust?
Right, look at that.
That's mega. It even smells nice. That's going to cure a few vegan Tesla drivers, isn't it?
The washing machine brigade are going to get well upset with that. So even like the handbrake and stuff like that, that's all been reinforced in the tunnel, because when you pulled the handbrake on, the tunnel moved.
Excellent.
So, which is always what you want when you're putting the handbrake on. So we made a cover and things to go over the mechanism as well, so there's not a big hole in the floor.
This is good as well, so if we don't get sprayed with fuel and catch fire and die, basically.
Yeah. I put it in with a lot more fixings than it ever would have had.
And not been made of plastic is a bonus.
Yeah, the plastic that was waving.
Yeah, that well-known flame retardant plastic that's also from B&Q. Yeah.
There was a lot of B&Q stuff in here, and also wick. Yeah.
Proper.
It is proper, isn't it?
I'll show you this.
What do you reckon, buddy? I reckon we can go posh racing now.
I think we'll go posh racing.
Can't thank Cobra enough for that seat either. Look at that. That was made to be in there, wasn't it? So there you have it. So we need to get it on the trailer. The other thing we need to do is go and take it to Peter Shaw, who was its original owner and its original racer. So I think the last time he raced it by the looks of things was 2014. More than a decade languishing with the floor falling out. And I think Simon's been a little bit economic with the amount of work that he's done, really. He's saved the car with his team. So we can't thank them enough. So that's Redcastle Classics in Caerphilly. And I would say they are absolutely the right people for this sort of job. They've got all sorts of different bits and pieces over there, which I'll quickly show you. Looks like an Escort XR3i or an RS Turbo and something else. But what a work of art.
A few moments later.
So in true Alfa Romeo fashion, it went from what, there, across there, and then spat all the oil out there. So Could be worse. So what's the input shaft to the gearbox?
Yeah, input shaft still back there.
Marvellous. On the plus side, the side exit exhaust looks mega from underneath. This floor looks nice from underneath. Good. Nothing more fun than a last-minute oil fix, is there?
No.
This is normally you. Look. Have you ever seen such a smug little face, look? We've now got behind me the Alfa Romeo that we picked up from Redcastle Classics. So it's affectionately known as the Blue Job. It was campaigned for a number of years by a really fabulous chap called Peter Shaw, and he raced it to significant amounts of success all over the country, and well, all over the world actually. And hopefully we can show you some of the awards that it's won and give you a little bit of a background. So we became custodian of the car quite a while ago now, and it turned out to be not quite as good as we thought. The floor was pretty much resembling something that Fred Flintstone would have been pleased with, and it had a significant accident when it was at Spa. The front of the car had been very badly damaged, and the subsequent repairs just weren't up to scratch. The steering column wasn't correctly mounted and the pedal box was incorrect, and there was quite a number of hard fouls on the front. What I would really like to do is give you a quick walk around of what we've done so far with well, we're not going to call it the Blue Job anymore, we're going to call it Sapphire. 1958 Giulietta Sprint, who has now been fully restored, and at vast expense. I think these are the most expensive wheels and tyres I have ever purchased. She now has the period correct Dunlop historic racing tyres, the CR05 L section, and some Alfa Romeo, and I'm going to murder it's Campanologio or something. So they're basically campaign wheels. They're stronger. They're a different offset, and they've got ribs in the back. So this is her, so I'm very much looking forward to go racing her. So we'll be racing in the HRDC's Alfa Romeo Championship, and I will also probably try and do some of the Peter Auto. There are some very prestigious races, a number of different racing circuits around the world, and I really want to do that. And fingers crossed, which is a huge ask, because it's invitation only, and it's invitation on the car really. I would love to do the Goodwood Revival, and that's actually been a dream of mine since I attended. So we are going to let the organisers of Goodwood know that this car has now been completely restored, lovingly really. She's still got some of her patina, so we're going to show them basically Sapphire, and hopefully they invite her to come and race. So there we go. If you want to keep update with our antics, we'll be at Goodwood on the 18th of March. We're going to go and do a test day. We need to just have a health check on the engine. I've bought some leaded 102 octane fuel, so we're going to take her for a rolling road tune just to make sure that she's safe, because we don't want to damage the engine. It's been sat idle for a long time. Everything else has been done, but we've not been inside the engine. It sounded healthy and it was okay when it was laid up. So that's our timeline really. 18th of March is the hard stop for getting her ready. Hopefully the weather's good. I've booked the hotel already, and myself and Dan will be there at the iconic circuit. I have raced there once before with Lewis with his MGZR. We did a sprint at Goodwood, and I very much enjoyed it. It's a fabulous track, and we've all been with the family to the Revival. It's an absolutely amazing event. I would recommend anybody going. Everyone's in period clothing. All the vehicles are period correct. It's a fabulous party atmosphere, and of course the motor racing's top notch. So if you're a person that's passionate about vehicles, I'm sure that you would love to go to the Revival, and we would love to see you there.